this is gonna be a very chatty vlog. If you don't like that, please watch another one of my vlogs. Some of them are really like aesthetically pleasing and not so much of me talking and more just what's going on. This one's gonna be definitely a chatty one because I have a lot of thoughts. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Erin if you're new here. I just got a package in the mail and I'm so excited to open it. It is from Merit. They reached out a few weeks ago and asked if I wanted to try out a few of their products. And of course I'm like, what? Yes, please give me. So thank you so much, Merit, for sending me this stuff. I'm gonna tell you guys what's going on today in a second, but first let me just open this package. One of my clients, if you didn't know, I'm a lash tech and I do it part-time. So one of my clients actually, she's a new mom. Oh, it's packaged so cute. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with this. It comes with a little, like, what is that? This is the cutest packaging I've ever seen. That's adorable. And then there's like the 3 little thingies in here. I'm so excited. Okay, but let me quickly give you guys a little backstory. I have a client who literally just had a baby like 3 months ago, and she was telling me about how like all she uses is this one product or this one company. She just uses like their makeup because it's so easy and it's like all clean and it works really well. And I was like asking her about it, she was telling me about it, whatever, and it ended up being Merit. And then now fast forward a few months and they reached out to send me some stuff. So I'm so excited. First of all, this is adorable. Let me take a few pictures for Instagram. I'm also gonna make a matcha in a second, but let's open this up and see. So yeah, as I was showing you guys, cutest little bag. And this is the first thing. This is the shade. This is the tinted lip oil. I got it. Oh my God, this is so pretty. The packaging, I'm obsessed with this. I'm already obsessed. It is in the shade Au Naturel. This is so stunning. Let's try it on. I feel like with actual makeup on, this would be nice. I kind of want to buy the clear gloss because they do have it in like a clear color. And I feel like the clear would be better for when I don't have makeup on. To you, it looks like a gloss, but to me, it feels like a lip balm. I have the Merit Flush Balm Cheek Color in Beverly Hills. And the packaging, by the way, is just, oh my God, it's so cute. I've seen everybody trying this out. I really want to try it on, but I already have blush. I mean, is there such thing as too much blush? Probably, yeah, but do I care? Probably no. Looks really pretty. Oh, and it goes on nicely. I think I'm gonna switch out the cream blush that I've been using recently for this one, to be honest, because that's a really pretty color and I like the way it blends a lot. The last thing I got is the Perfecting Complexion Stick. I got mine in suede, but I wasn't sure what color to get because I had to order it online. Love this packaging. Just, yes, Merit, yes. Good job, you have done it. Might be like a tanned color. Oh, actually, that might be perfect. Like, I feel like if you have dark circles or acne, this is a really good concealer. Let me see if I have a spot. Okay, we're gonna conceal this spot right here. I like that a lot. I like that concealer a lot because it's, all I have right now are like liquid concealers. And this is more of like a cream. You can see that was just one coat and I think I probably rubbed it off. Let me do a little bit more. This has turned into quite the ad for Merit. So Merit sponsored videos. Just kidding. I'm in the process of training my hair right now so that I don't have to wash it 24/7 during the summer. Trying to do once a week, but if I do twice a week, that's okay. As long as it's not like every other day, which if you didn't know, I used to be like that. I don't think I've talked to you since, I guess I opened that package. It is now 9:30. I just ate my dinner. I had red fried rice. I actually had a client who is my, I guess like cousin. Technically it's like my nana, my papa, which are my grandma and grandpa. They're friends' kids and I've like grown up with them. So they're like family friends, cousins, whatever you want to call them. But she came over to get her lashes done and my nana lives really close to her, so she actually picked up some of my food for my nana and brought it for me, so I got to have some nice home-cooked food. It's a new moon tonight, so we're gonna do a little new moon ritual. I just want to say I don't do this every single month. Some days that the new moon falls on I end up being busy or I just forget or I just don't feel called to. So yeah, this isn't something that you have to do just based off of the moon. You can do this like anytime, obviously. It's basically just a really intentional night to set what you're wanting to look forward to. That's basically what the new moon is. It's full of opportunity, and it represents basically setting intention for what the next month is going to look like, who you want to show up as, what you want to experience, and going through goals and stuff like that. Whereas with the full moon, it's more reflective, more about taking in what you've learned over the past month, things you want to work on, and more on like going internal. So that's kind of like a rough summary of what the new moon versus the full moon is. Definitely look into it though, because that was definitely not enough information. But we're gonna have a good night. I think maybe I'll do chamomile tea. I haven't had chamomile tea in a while. Some good old-fashioned chamomile tea. And I'm also gonna use this little stick of honey. I got this when I had my birthday party at the tea party. I stole a few of these. And now we're gonna put them to use. I think I might also take a bath. I think I also want to journal, of course. I want to manifest slash script slash goal set. And I want to meditate. I might do like a hypnosis. If you've never tried a meditation hypnosis, I definitely recommend the ones by Iris Daily. But there's just a bunch on YouTube that you could find for specific things, whether it's money, whether it's love, whether it's confidence, whatever it is. They're really, really effective. I know hypnosis sounds kind of scary when you hear that word. It's really not. It's basically just allowing your mind to like relax to a point of being able to access your subconscious mind. And then when you're able to access your subconscious mind, you're able to reprogram it a lot easier. So you're able to rewire the thinking that you have. So if you have a thought pattern or a belief that isn't serving you, you can go into your subconscious mind and change it directly. Which is a lot more effective than just trying to convince yourself, because a lot of the times we know things, yet subconsciously we still don't know them, if that makes sense. Also, I want to mention with hypnosis, I didn't know this before doing it, but I always thought that like hypnosis was kind of like you didn't have control. Like I've always seen those videos of people getting hypnotized and then they're like doing things and they don't remember doing them, or like that sort of stuff. It's not like that. Like if all of a sudden you feel scared and you want to open your eyes, you just open your eyes. Like it's not like that. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe for some situations it is, if someone's doing it directly. I don't know, because I've never had that experience. But when you're doing like self-hypnosis or hypnosis through video or whatever, in my experience, if I've ever wanted to open my eyes, I can. How cute this is. It's a little Aries mug. How fitting. Okay, tea is made. Time to get in the bath. Little tip, if you want to make your bath or your shower smell really, really good, kind of like a spa, you can, use like those eucalyptus plants and just hang them. And then as you take a shower, the steam will basically like make the essential oil kind of like come out. You can also just take some essential oils and just put them in your bath or in your shower, and it'll make it smell nice and fresh. Just keep in mind, I don't know what oils you can use in the actual bath with you. Like, I don't know what's bad for your hoo-ha, but I know in the shower it's fine. So just Google it. I'm sure a lot of the oils are safe, but just in case. Right now I'm actually making this chocolate. They're basically these chocolate cups that have fruit in them. And growing up, my Auntie Bibi, who was really involved in helping raise me, would always make them when I was little. And she asked me the other day, like, have you made those recently? And I was like, oh my god, I completely forgot about those. So I've been making them again, and it's a really simple recipe. You just put some water in a pot, put a little bowl on top with your chocolate, and it'll melt, and then you can put some little muffin tins in a little muffin container, pour the chocolate in, and then drop in your fruit. I use usually sometimes strawberries, but mainly just raspberries and blueberries. Raspberries and chocolate, just so good. And you just put them in the fridge, and then once they're hard, you're good to go and you can eat them. It's funny because lately I've been involving my inner child in my life like so much lately. I've been reconnecting with friends from high school, and most recently reconnecting with friends since middle school, like people I haven't seen in 10 years. I've been just doing things that I loved doing when I was younger, foods that I loved eating when I was younger, and like I think just honestly building a lot stronger relationships with people that are in my life, that have been in my life for a long time. Really appreciative of everyone in my life. I feel like I've always known that I'm lucky and blessed, but recently I'm just like, how is this even happening? Like, how am I even able to have this many amazing, loving people in my life? And I was thinking about this the other day when I was doing like my little new moon ritual or whatever you want to call it. The amount of people, like if you're someone who's watching my channel, you probably, maybe, if you don't, it's fine, but maybe believe in like past lives and believe that we have lived multiple lives and had multiple experiences aside from just this life in itself. And I also believe that there are other dimensions, so there's beings living there, and just there's other planets, there's aliens, like we really don't know how many experiences we could have had. But I was thinking about it, and I'm like, the chances that I'm here in this body on Earth, in this experience, and it just so happens that all the people that are in my life are also here at this time in their bodies, in my life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are the chances of that? What are the chances that, not just that someone is living in the same country as you, living in the same city as you, that they just happen to come in contact with you? Like, I don't know, it just blows my mind like how absolutely lucky we are. Lucky's not even the word, and blessed is a good word too, but it's just like astounding to me that I have so many amazing people in my life, and the chances of them being in my life are so slim, and yet it happened. It's just a miracle. Like, it's genuinely just a miracle that I have all the people in my life that I do, and I hope you feel that way about at least some of the people in your life, because you deserve to, and you at least at the bare minimum deserve to feel like that about yourself and feel lucky to be in the life that you're living, in the body you're living in, at this planet, at this time. My boobs are starting to fall. 1 second. And all of that. But yeah, I've just been really loving integrating my inner child, and it's not even on purpose. Like, sometimes I'll do things that are on purpose to integrate my inner child, but lately I've just been doing things and then being like, oh my god, I used to love that, or I've just been having so many like revelations and realizations, and I'm just loving life. It just, I don't know how it could get any better, but I'm sure God will show me. Anyways, so right now I'm just cooking this. The chocolate's melted, so let's finish making these. I only melted one chocolate bar and it's not enough, so I'm melting the other one now. So let me update you guys on what's going on. Clayton came over last night, and so this morning we woke up, I had a call, and then we went to his house because well, he had to go home, but I had an eye doctor appointment and it was in the city that he lives in. So I just stayed at his house until my appointment, worked from there for a bit. I went to my eye appointment. I actually picked up 2 pairs of glasses. I've had the glasses that I use right now, and I only really use them when I'm driving, since 2017, and they're just not my prescription anymore, and they're not like fitted to my face, so I needed to get new glasses. And then I also wanted to get a pair of sunglasses that have my prescription in them. I'll put a picture on the screen of the ones that I got because I really like them, and I decided to go for a different style. So yeah, there was that, and then I got home, saw Miko, I ate because I didn't eat any lunch, and then So now it's like 4 o'clock. I'm going to work for a bit. I'm probably gonna work a little bit past 5 today because I don't have any clients and I was at the eye doctor's appointment. And then I'm so excited because I think at 7, I have reservations with my friend Sierra. We're gonna go to Port Credit and have a little dinner date. These are done now, so I'm gonna put these in the fridge. I'm just topping them with a bit more fruit. First thing I wanted to talk about, actually this is the only thing that's on my mind right now, but me and my friend were talking recently and she was talking about how she wanted to change her style sense and that like she wanted to kind of adopt like a new aesthetic for her fashion and talking about what she wanted it to look like and all of that stuff. And I was saying to her that like, yeah, that stuff will look really good and that like style will suit her really well. But I've realized something in the past year or so that you don't need to adopt one style. You can wear literally every single thing that you like. Like, I feel like so often we want to decide like what category we can fit ourselves into, but we don't have to put ourselves in a box. Like, if one day I want to wear a flowy, pretty, girly dress, and then the next day I want to wear a baggy t-shirt and like boy shorts, that's fine. Like, I can wear street style and preppy and clean girl, even though it's like a whole controversial topic right now on TikTok, I'm pretty sure. And just like all of the different aesthetics, I can wear all of them. Like, I don't have to be one thing. And I was saying that like that's like saying with our personality that we are only one thing. Like, for example, I can be very funny, but I can also be very serious. I felt so uncomfortable just calling myself funny right there. Or I could be super sentimental, but I can also be a stone cold bitch. Like, I have polar opposites within me and I have different aspects of me and I'm not just one part of a person, you know what I mean? I have so much going on within me. That's like the whole point of being a person. And so with fashion, it's the exact same thing. Like, you don't need to put yourself in a box. Wear whatever you want to wear. I was saying to her, I was like, what I like to do is in the morning, I wear what I want to feel like that day. Like, if I wake up and I want to wear a pretty dress, I wear the pretty dress. You know what I mean? Like, however I feel for that day is as far as I can go. And that's how I make all my outfits. I pick one piece that I want to wear that day and then everything else just comes together. So that was the video. I wanted to make an entire video about it, but here, we can just throw it in here because it's not that deep of a topic. But just something nice to mention because I feel like there's no pressure to like be an aesthetic. We are people, we are not aesthetics. Us being people in itself is aesthetic. You being yourself is the aesthetic. That is the it girl, that is the main character energy, all of that is just literally you being you. That's the premise of it. Anyways, okay, that was all I wanted to talk about right now, but I'm sure I'll have more to talk about later because I am chatty. Goodbye. To the gym and I filmed a few clips of me at the gym working out. I wanted to insert a little clip of what my body looks like and kind of being proud of the fact that I feel like I'm kind of really close, if not already achieving like my dream body that I've wanted for forever now, and I'm really, really happy about it. But I also wanted to show you a clip of me not flexing and not sucking in and not making my body look perfect, because I know online there is so much content of, first of all, edited. Like, let's be real, I think almost everyone edits their pictures. I was about to say that I don't, like, but that sounds like I'm saying like I don't edit my pictures, but the reason I don't edit my pictures is because I want to be comfortable with what I look like and I don't want to be getting compliments on something that isn't actually what I look like. That just seems weird to me. I remember, I think it was like 2 years ago, I edited one of my like bikini photos. If I have it, I'll put it on here. I had like a filter on my face and then I also edited my waist to look barely, like a little bit slimmer, okay? Like to anybody else, they probably wouldn't be able to notice it. And to me, obviously I could tell a difference, and that was why I did it. And I remember my reasoning that I could do it was because like nobody else would be able to tell that I edited it. It's just for me. But then I realized why. Like if nobody would notice, why am I editing it? If it's just for me, like, I don't know, it just, for some reason, it felt really inauthentic to me, and it made me feel like it was taking me farther away from where I want to be, not in terms of having the dream body, but in terms of being okay with myself and loving the way that I look. But all that to say, if you edit your pictures, by the way, that's not me like shitting on you for that. Like, everyone, you know, deserves to do what they want to do. It's just, that's my opinion on why I don't edit my pictures. It's just because I know that that would get into a really toxic cycle of me wanting to look like the person I'm editing and not actually myself, and me feeling like I only am beautiful in these pictures and not in real life. But that was not what I was gonna say. I wanted to show you guys what my body looks like when I'm not flexing and when I'm not sucking in, because although I do have like a nice figure and I'm really enjoying the way my body looks and I'm really happy with it, it doesn't always look like that. When I sit down, I have rolls. When I turn a certain way, my back has rolls. When I eat too much food, my stomach gets bloated. If I'm not posing, my stomach doesn't have like perfect lines down it. I have cellulite, I have stretch marks, and I just wanted to say that because I feel like it's so easy to see people online who are posting the highlights of their life and think that they are perfect and that you are less than. But really, we're just showing you the fun stuff, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna come on here and be like, I look like shit right now. I'm filming because I look like shit and I want to show you guys I look like shit. Like, no, I'm gonna film if I have something to say or if I look cute. Like, let's just be real here. So I wanted to just say that. Yeah, you're beautiful and I love you. And another little thing I wanted to talk about really, really quick was when I was leaving the gym, I saw these two girls. You could tell they just had money and they had like the nice body, and I felt intimidated by them, and I felt like kind of like less than, or like they were competition in a way. And I was driving and I started just talking to God, and I kind of use prayer as a way to also journal. If I don't like have time or I don't physically have a journal in front of me, I'll just literally start talking through it, like talking through how I felt, what it brought up for me, where I think it comes from, what I need to hear for myself, like how to help myself. I was thinking about it and I realized that I have been healing my relationship with men and my beliefs on men, because I've for my entire life thought that men, you know, I've had so many like beliefs about men that like all men cheat, or that men are dangerous and that men are malicious. I just had a lot of bad beliefs on men. But then I'm also someone who has relationships with men. Like, I am a straight woman, so having those beliefs and then wanting to also have love with men, it's just not going to work. Your beliefs are going to end up being true. So I would get cheated on, or I would be with men that were just not good for me and get in toxic relationships and all of that stuff. And it wasn't until I started healing my belief system with men and started seeing men as providers and something to support you and to care for you and to cherish you and to worship you, and men as what men should be rather than this bad thing that we all kind of have adapted because of a few men. Not a few, I know it's a lot of them, but it's important to start to change your perspective on people and on the things that you are involving in your life so that they are working for you rather than against you. And I realized I was doing that with men, and I've come a really long way with that. My relationship, for example, has like flourished because of it, but I haven't done it with women. And I've had, growing up, bad relationships with women in my life, and now I can see that they're starting to play out in my adult life with women that I, for example, have no clue about. I don't know anything about those two girls that I felt threatened by. And so I'm just saying that now I feel like I'm realizing that I need to start working on healing my relationship with women and starting to, like, I have so many beliefs on women and a lot of them are amazing. Like, I adore women. I think that we are literal goddesses. We are life energy. I love women. I really, 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 really love women. Like, I think that we are such a special part of the earth. Like, earth has so many cool things about it, but women, I feel like, are really up there. Women are really up there with like the sun and the moon and the stars. You know what I mean? So anyways, all that to say, I need to dig a little deeper and start to figure out what it is about women that I have, what beliefs I have, and start to do a little bit of shadow work on that. That way I can start to have better relationships with the women in my life, better relationship with myself, because I myself am a woman, a better relationship with my daughter if I have a daughter, and the girls that I see that I don't even know, and girls online, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, I just wanted to say, when you have something that brings out something in you, like when you feel triggered by something, look into it, like figure out, okay, what do I need to learn from this? Because if you just continue to be like, yeah, I'm triggered by that, that's that, you're not going to get anything from that. Like, we're here to learn lessons, so learn your lessons. And if you're curious on how I've like changed my mentality around men, I can definitely do that, because changing my mentality around men has definitely allowed me to be a lot more feminine. I can receive love a lot easier than I could before. Okay, I'm gonna go inside, and I'm sorry for that. This was so long. I've been talking for 8 minutes.